What's up, guys? It's Casey. I'm back with the 9 to 5ers. I'm here in Evolution Gatineau. I'm doing another fight picks for UFC 225. 45?
225.
Every time. I want to see what these guys think about the fights that are going on this weekend, and then you're going to add yours in the comments down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We're over 100 subscribers, which means we got our very own vanity website. It's now 9to5ers.com. Other than that, check it out. Thanks.
What, was this on?
Yeah.
Come on, tell me before, jabroni. Jeez.
Sorry, sir. What's your name?
Juggernaut Money, undisputed gym champ. CM Punk, he's got all the experience. He's been in there with the greats like The Undertaker, The Rock. Jeez, too many to name. He's the cult of personality.
Maybe CM Punk, maybe Mike Jackson. I don't think it matters that much. But if I had to put money on it, I probably wouldn't put money on it anyway. So yeah, just get to the next fight, please.
CM Punk or Mike Jackson?
I don't know.
Okay. Hi, what's your name?
Hey, I'm Kevin.
CM Punk or Mike Jackson? Oh, can you sit down, please, sir?
How about that?
Perfect, thank you. What's your name?
It's yours truly live from this place in Canada. It's Gatineau. There's a lot of white people everywhere. My name is from Fili. Yours truly.
Okay, do you pick CM Punk or Mike Jackson?
You see in the fight game, there's two kind of people you don't bet against. Never. The black guy and the white guy with money. In this case, Dana White has more money than the other guy's 10. So I think I'm going to go with Dana White and CM Punk. Because who else is going to put the 0-1 guy on the main card if you're not rooting for the guy, if you have all the money? So I think it's going to go down with a jab or some phantom shit.
Mike Jackson. I think Vince said this in the first UFC fight picks that we did at the club, and it will be a disgusting knockout. And it will be Tai Tuivasa that wins.
I think Andrei fought a lot, and he might be too old, so I'll take Tai.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Sergio Pettis is gonna beat Joseph Benavidez on the prelims. And who was that fight you just asked me?
Tai Tuivasa, he's some kind of Samoan. He's got it for sure. Like, you seen those guys? Jeez, he's like Mark Hunt Jr.
Gotcha, bitch.
I think Tuivasa wins this fight. He has a very good right hand. Andrei Arlovski has a very good right hand, but that's the only thing he has, basically. He doesn't have much boxing other than that, as far as a left hand. A good switch kick. Other than that, he's getting old. He, I think, now is tied with Alistair Overeem with the most knockout losses in UFC history. So I think he wins the title with this one, with most knockout losses. I think Tuivasa catches him with a right hand.
This Bam Bam big boy, I've loved him since the Flintstones, you know, just carrying Fred around with Bam Bam with a single hand finger toss. This is the shit that wins fights. He's gonna do that. He's gonna knock the old man on the ninth significant strike through the head.
Holm or Megan Anderson?
I'll pick Megan, since Ollie had some problem in the 145. So I think Megan is ready for a cyborg, so I'll take
Holly Holm or Megan Anderson?
Can you skip that one too?
Who? Larry Holmes is a boxer. He hasn't fought in years, man. He's like 70 years old. Get out of here. What are you reading right now?
the 2.5 minutes of Megan Anderson's career that I've seen in her last fight in Invicta 2 years ago, or whatever, how long it was. She has good striking, good jab, clean, but she doesn't use her striking enough. She uses her striking to get to the clinch and then stalls in the clinch. I think she tries to run into the clinch against Holm because of the nervous energy, and Holm catches her again and again. She wins the decision.
I'm not really sure. This is actually a really fun matchup. I think if Holly can keep her distance and box her, she wins the fight. But I think if Megan goes across and wrestles her and imposes her will, then I think Megan will win the fight. So it really will be whoever is able to impose their style the best.
This tall fucking blonde Mike Bossy lookalike bitch, she's never gonna win stuff. She got lucky with a kick to hunt the house, but everything else I give to the hot chick. I watched her today. This other ones, the Megan's one, I thought about this girl today long and hard for about 8 minutes, and I think she's going to win everything with the ink and the smile.
Did you say Honda? Honda House?
Honda House.
You mean Ronda Rousey?
Yes, this one. Well, who's the second one?
Colby Covington?
This is one guy who's he's coming from another place in Brazil. He doesn't know the technique we teach in the country. I've showed RDA many stuff that he needs to work on. Now he knows what he needs to do for this one, and he's going to win with a lot of the stuff that he knew already, and most of the stuff that I showed him.
I'll take RDA.
Dos Nachos is not my favorite. I'm very skeptical about how he did have his...
You should not say these things now, Alejino.
I'm surprised how he had his rise in the UFC. He started off pretty mediocre and then noticeably put on a lot of muscle mass and now is gaining a lot more success since. I'm picking Colby Covington to win by knockout.
Dos Anjos all day. Covington's a dork. He's got no chance.
Colby Covington, my good friend, Juggernaut Money, aka Undisputed Gym Champ, once said, Brazilians are lazy. Then it made me think, like, does RDA have what it takes? And then Colby Covington says that Brazil is a dump, and it makes a lot of sense. So I might go with Colby by knockout in the first 2 or 3 minutes, honestly.
I have Colby Covington winning this fight. I think that Dos Anjos backs up a little bit too much. He's a very good, amazing pressure fighter. Good kicks to cut off the cage. What he lacks is going backwards. When he goes backwards, he can't fight off that back leg. I think Colby Covington, because he rushes in so much, Colby can't fight off the back leg either. But I think he rushes in much more than Dos Anjos does. I think Colby Covington wrestle fucks him.
Bobby Knuckles or Soldier of God?
Bobby.
Here's the thing about Yoel Romero is he can knock you out at any given moment in the fight. Thing is, he won't. So Bobby Knuckles.
Bobby Knuckles.
Romero.
Bobby Knuckles, he's gonna send that son of a bitch back to Cuba.
Thank you.
All right. Now, Yoel Romero parries a lot. He has his hands out like this, like DC. Works for DC. It works for him. He's got a title shot. But I think Romero gets tired. Whittaker's going to see his bursts coming. Whittaker's knee is good now. He's not going to get it popped in the first 22 seconds like last time. I think that Whittaker uses his kicks, his straight right kick, his right kick to the head, and I think he wins. I think he finishes him. Great takedown defense. He's not going to get damage on the ground at all.
This one's a tough one. This one's a tough one because you got one with the whole haka and the rubbing the dick and singing. The one he do that in their country, and the other one has gauge on his shoulder. So it's two very difficult spiritual guys, and you can't put that aside when you're assessing these fight ones. Because they fight with their heart, and the spirit goes in their hearts. So I'm going to say Yoel, because I love him as much as he loves you and everyone. And he's going to get tired. He's not going to win the fight. But then he's gonna get, you know, lucky with a overhand, some fucking out of nowhere punch to the face, and the other guy has no chin. Let's face it, weak motherfucker.
Okay, guys, that is our fight picks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please include your picks in the comments. We do want to kind of see what everybody else thinks about those picks, and whether or not you agree with some of the things that we said. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and why not, if you're in the Ottawa or Gatineau area, come out and train with us.
But don't buy the t-shirt from this one.
But guys, on a better note,
You gotta close in.
okay.
We don't see you.
Okay. I'm fighting for a title. Kevin's fighting for a title, July 7th. We've been making your life so much better with these UFC fight picks the last, how many months now? Two months. We've been making your life the best. I'll be selling my t-shirts. They'll be $20. You can get a ticket for $30 from either me or Kevin.
And he may go through puberty by the end of this
I
video.
may go-
Oh, t-shirts.
Kevin or me?
You.
Oh, okay. And yeah.
No.
That's about it, guys. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks very much. Peace.
Get all the giggles out now, George.
Oh, here we go.